Hey, I'm so glad you're here. I have kind of a lot of jeans. I've had 3 kids, my body has changed. Life is crazy, and it is such a hassle to find a decent pair of jeans that I can comfortably ride in. So I thought I would do a mega try on and just talk you through the pairs that I own and show you on a real person how these jeans fit my body and whether or not I like them for horseback riding. So thanks so much for being here. I hope you find this helpful. Let's get going. Also, for comparison purposes, I do have an hourglass shaped body. I am 5'6" tall, and my thighs, which tend to be the sticking point of fit for most jeans for me, are 25 inches. This is a multi-part series because I have so many pairs of jeans. In this video, I'll be going over Wrangler 14 MWZG jeans, Wrangler fleece-lined jeans, and 2 pairs of Wrangler Q-baby. Check out the link in the description bar for my other review videos.
And I just really want to take this time to point out to everybody at home that there's nothing wrong with your body. Your body is amazing, it is fabulous, and if clothes don't fit you, it's not because there's anything wrong with you, it's because there's something wrong with the pattern that the clothes were made from. And it's because that pattern is not suited to your body. And to be honest, for a lot of clothes today, that pattern that clothes are made from is not suited to literally anybody's body in the real world. So I just really need to put that out there as you're searching for jeans, especially because I've gone through so many pairs of jeans just trying to find something that fits because I just want to ride my horse, right? And those patterns are so messed up because they're not based on real women's bodies. Like, you're like, come on. I have a ton of trouble finding pants. So it's not you, it's the patterns, it's the manufacturers. They've got their head in the sand or somewhere else. So just wanted to point that out. Okay, wow. If I thought those last jeans had no stretch, these are making it hard to breathe. Oh, I have the step stool here so you can see the jeans, and oh my gosh, this is painful to do. Like, my thigh is constricted, my stomach is constricted. This is just painful. Like, how you can literally, you can't get on a horse like that. Okay, so these are another pair of Wranglers. That was apparently the stretchy version of old school Wranglers. These are like the original old school Wranglers. Well, I'm gonna say these are 100% cotton. There's like negative stretch in this. So I'll turn around. Oh wow, it's hard to breathe. This is a size 13 by 34. One nice thing about these jeans is that they have reasonably large front and rear pockets. They have a really high quality zipper. It can be a little tight on the boot cut opening. I know I'm not the first and only one who, I can't bet, oh my gosh, I cannot bet now, who's cut a little split in, oh my gosh, the bottom of their jeans. Never want to have to, oh wow, bend over in these. They're coming up right to my belly button. This is deeply uncomfortable. I've noticed that the first several times you wear these after washing, and I hang dry these, I do not put them in the dryer, is that they do loosen up, but one of the problems I had is by the time these pants loosen up enough that they're comfortable, they're filthy enough that I need to wash them again. So, for riding, I do not recommend these jeans. If you want to shoot some Western style Instagram photos, I could see recommending these jeans. I do not experience another positive in the back here. When I not that I can, but when you're sitting on your horse, I do not really experience a gap. There's a tiny gap, just a tiny one. They seem to be quality construction, but in terms of functionality and movement, I do not like these jeans and do not recommend them for actually riding in.
Here is the bird's eye view of the Wrangler jeans. You can see the button lies right at my belly button, so a nice high rise. I think these jeans would be really great for somebody who had a very slim build.
Yeah, wow, I can't breathe and I can't move when I wear these. I also found with those really old school Wranglers that if I keep sizing up in order to, you know, get it to try and fit so that I can breathe, it ends up being just really weird. You know, like if at a certain point you're like, well, that's clearly just, it's too big and it becomes uncomfortable, and I haven't been able to find, I don't know, it doesn't really work for me just sizing up. All right, yet another pair of Wranglers. These are in fact a pair of fleece-lined jeans. They are super cozy. I'm so glad to have these in the winter. For whatever reason, I swear these fit different than the other Wranglers I own. So, this particular pair, which you can see on me, is a size 34 by 34. So, yes, I do get gaping in the back. I'm pretty sure this is a man's pant pattern, not a lady's. I think that's the difference in how it's cut. So I do have, you know, gapping in the back. When I sit down like on a horse, I don't really get anything weird in the front, but I do have gapping in the back. These are have like massive pockets. Again, you know why? Because it's a man's pants. Massive butt pockets. So with these pants, they're super warm, super cozy. Do I wear them? Yes. Am I going to keep them? Yes. Do I ride in them? No. I love them for farm and ranch chores in the winter, wearing them inside, but I don't like to wear them riding. So on the inside, it has this super cozy fleece lining, and I love it. So I totally just wear these in the winter around, because compared to my other Wranglers, they actually have enough ease that I can squat down. Is there some restriction? Yes. Is it worth it to have fleece-lined pants on my legs? Yes. But there's just enough constriction that I don't like to ride in these. But they are totally well made. They're super cozy, and so I do love to feed in them, do chores in them, and just hang out in them. They also have the classic Wrangler thing with, you know, pants that don't have spandex, where it's just cotton, where they'll kind of be tight and then they just completely like let loose, and then all of a sudden they look sloppy. So I don't like that. I feel like I end up looking kind of sloppy and unattractive in them. So like the first time you wear them, but if you wear them like a second or third time, if they haven't gotten too muddy, you know, it doesn't appeal to my vanity. So I don't like that, but I will keep them and I will wear them in the winter. So, okay, here's a close-up of two different pairs of Wrangler Q-babies. So these are the ones that I like. So they have that Q-baby stretchy no gap waistband. And you can see, I'm trying to not drop them, the material has stretch to it. So these are the ones that I prefer. They're a little low rise for me, but they're working. These are the ones, this is a different pair of Wranglers. This also, it's been washed out so you can't see it, but this also has the Q-baby no gap waistband, and yet this pair is so different. Let's see, this has a 1% spandex, so it has 84% cotton, 13% poly, and 1% spandex. So this is what it looks like stretching the back. It basically is not stretching. And then on this pair, if I grab the rear, it stretches a lot more. And so what that means is that this pair, when I was jumping and put my jeans on the other day, it ripped off the belt loop. It's like, what? Okay, these are a Wrangler. These are a Wrangler jean, Q-baby. I've had them for a couple years. I'm not sure of the exact model, but they are a Wrangler jean, Q-baby. This is a size 910 by 34. These have more stretch than most jeans that I've found, and I really like that. I can bend down, you can kick out. Not quite as stretchy as ranch dressing, but definitely a lot stretchier than most jeans. The rise is a little lower than I prefer. It's right on the edge. So I don't like the rise. I think I've mostly kept these jeans, honestly, because of how stretchy they are. So here's my belly button, and here is the pants. So that is multiple inches below where I prefer to be. Like, I'm getting a whole hand between my belly button and the jeans. So I don't like that. The bootleg part is done, I think, very well. It's a nice, it's a nice amount. Okay, I'll try it from this view, see if it's helpful. Here's the pants. Pretty decent pocket, surprisingly. So there's the pocket. The waistband is nice. I like the waistband. This is kind of one of the cool things about this pant. So this is the Q-baby no gap waistband. So it's actually lined in a thick elastic. So the idea with that is that it's not supposed to gap, because when you sit down on your horse, a lot of jeans are like way out here. So with the Q-baby, it's supposed to prevent this gap, because a lot of times if you sit on your horse, jeans will have you gapping and your pants out here away from your body. So this does a pretty good job of keeping it close to your body. Even when I'm squatting, it still is a couple fingers below my belly. So if you really like a low-rise jean, you might like these Wrangler Q-babies. I love the stretch, but it's a little too low-rise for me. So yeah, take what you will.
Okay, here's the rider's eye perspective. The stretch in these jeans is sufficient for it to be comfortable over my thighs. The boot cut is nice. It fits well over my boot without being too big.
Okay, these are a Wrangler. They have the Q-baby no gap waistband. This is a size 9/10 by 36 inseam. They are 1% spandex, and this is difficult. It is really hard. I'm really feeling a lot of tightness here. Oh my gosh, I'm not sure I could mount my horse. Whew, that was tricky. I do not care for that. This has a very low rise, which I also do not care for. So my belly is here. Maybe it should be like this. My pants are down here. Like that's more than, that's just a ridiculous amount of space between my belly and down there. I don't think that does anybody any favors. I hate it. Okay, if I sit like I'm gonna sit on my horse,
This is so painful, and I can't ride like this.
it shoves all of my belly up and out. I feel like it's gonna flash my undergarments. I really hate where this sits on me. It cuts into my hips in a painful manner. Yeah, so it cuts into my hips, and then like cuts into my gut and shoves my belly up instead of letting everything just sit smoothly, and I cannot like pull it up in front. You know, sometimes if like bellies are fluid, like if you stick them in, they'll shove up over, you can like smooth them out. Like bellies are just flexible skin, and this just cuts into it, and it cuts into my hips, and then the waistband's doing weird things, and there's not enough room for my thighs. I pretty much don't like anything about these pants, actually, at all. I wish I could tell you which version of the Wrangler Q-baby, because there's like 10 of them, but yeah, I don't like these at all. I do not recommend, and I can't wait to go take them off.
Thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate your time. I know it can be such a bear to find a pair of jeans and you just want to ride your horse. So I really hope I've helped you save some money and some grief through these. Check out my other video reviews. I have videos on Ranch Dressin', Kimes Ranch Betty, Kimes Ranch Jennifer, other Wranglers. I also have one coming up for some rock and roll denim and cowgirl tough, so go ahead and check those out. Hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.